Well, hi everybody. Thank you for taking that extra time you had today to join us here on my Corvette channel. I want to share with you some highlights from the unofficial start of the Autocross season just a couple of weeks ago at the NCM Motorsports Park. We'll talk more about that in detail. I want to just give you a little bit of feedback from my short experience autocrossing my Corvette and give you some tips in case you want to get started yourself. In fact, here's an email from Ken. Thank you, sir, for watching and sending this. He says, Rick, could you talk about the setup for autocross that you do? I'm about to get started this year because of your inspiration. Thanks, Ken. I appreciate that. This really is a big deal for me to talk about my experiences and the passion I have for tracking and autocrossing. And I'm hoping through my experiences that I share that I encourage you to get out there and try something a little different in your car. And for me, this is something I never thought that I would do, but I'm so glad that I am. Now, if you watch this channel, yes, you know that I'm competitive by nature, but through my wins, through my losses, I'm learning and I'm having fun, and I want you guys to learn and have fun with me. When you're at the track and you're at these events, nobody cares what car you have. They have the same goal as you do, to get better each run and to have a blast. I mean, the camaraderie with all the drivers is just incredible, and we learn from each other. Now, when it comes to high-speed tracking versus autocross, well, autocross is less dangerous. It's still very challenging, but it's a lot of fun. It's you and your car. If you're the type of person that's really connected to your car, you hear every little creak rattled. You understand what that car is going to do when you turn the wheel, when you hit the gas, when you hit the brake. You can feel that car. You're connected to that car. Autocross is probably for you. So here's some tips for Ken and others that might be getting started in autocross. So my first tip is get there early and walk the course, know the course. As you're walking it, don't be talking to anybody. Look at the turn, but not necessarily how you're setting up for this turn. How are you setting up for the next turn? It's going to make all the difference in how you flow around that track. And when you get done walking it, stop for a second and close your eyes and run that course in your head. Do you know that course? Knowing that course is going to make all the difference for you. And again, that's the challenge because each course is different. Now, as far as actual car setup, I run with high temp brake fluid, and I think you need that. You don't know, maybe one of the events is a long, hot day, you're doing a lot of runs, and you're hard on those brakes. The high temp brake fluid is going to give you a consistent pedal. Now, if you have a C8 Corvette, you're worried about those rear brake ducts for the low-speed autocross, in my opinion, I don't think that you need those. Now, this probably should have been number one, and I think is more important than the high temp brake fluid. Track alignment. Oh my gosh, especially low-speed autocross. She turns in so nice. That is a huge benefit. Now, again, we're talking about low-speed autocross, and if you read the Chevy Track Prep Guide, they talk about after a track event to set your alignment back to street specs. Don't do that, guys. It's too timely. It's too costly. Set it and forget it. Yeah, you'll probably go through tires a little bit more, but you're going to be glad you don't have to go back and forth to the Chevy service department. And many times you can't get in there, especially in season, when you need to. It does make all the difference in the world, and it does make you smoother on track. And when it comes to doing your autocross, tires are so important. I'm going to tell you what I learned a couple of weeks ago, that had I not learned that, the conversation today would have been totally different. But tires are important, and sometimes, like in the summertime I referenced, you're out there on a hot day, the tires get really slick. You don't want to let a lot of pressure out. Maybe you took 5 pounds of air out. You're waiting to go back out on track. By the time you get there, she settles down. She's lost another 3 to 5 pounds, and now your setup is all messed up. So what I learned in those hot situations, you get those big lawn sprayers with water that you use around your yard, fill it full of water, and then spray off, just soak those tires, all 4 tires. I did that, and my times did go down 2 to 3 seconds per run. And when you're talking about only a 60-second or less run, 2 to 3 seconds is huge. Couple more quick tips to get you started in autocross. One thing is going to be the hand placement on the steering wheel. The less you can move your hands, the better off you are. It's great on C8, 9 and 3. You can make a big old turn this way, back this way. Now, some of the back gates and the one at NCM just recently, you've got to move your hands, but you've got to be careful because you either hit the button like I did and start talking to the car or yelling at the car.
1 moment, please.
Shut up!
Okay.
By keeping your hands here, you're looking further ahead. You're not concentrating on the steering wheel so much. You're looking ahead to where your next turn is, and all of a sudden you'll notice that you're a lot smoother. And the only other quick tip I can give you is simply do it. The more you do it, the more you'll become addicted to it, the better that you get, the more that you'll learn, the more fun that you'll have. Seat time is important. So make sure you find an autocross event in your area. It's an incredible experience. And like we've said before, think about the things that you're doing, the places that you go, and the people that you meet because of this car. Thanks again for joining us today, guys, as we're talking autocross, and now I'm going to share the first unofficial start of the season with our experience recently at the NCM Motorsports Park. My reverse psychology worked. We got 40 drivers there in January, 32-degree weather, to do an autocross. And it was a blast. Now, I used that reverse psychology. Hey, come out there and try and beat me. All the guys from Paragon came down, and it was a fun competition. However, I did learn something. I did lose, but I still learned. But I think there is, let me get a marker. Corey, if you're watching, because I take this stuff pretty serious, but I think they went a little bit over the top. Hey, we beat Rick, we beat Rick. That's all they kept talking about. Okay. That's an asterisk. Talk about that here in just a second. I'm in it to win it too, bro. So the conditions were cold, 32 degrees. We're out there autocrossing. There was all kinds of cool cars, even a truck. I couldn't believe it. No, he didn't beat me. My goal is, whether I won or not, is to get you there to experience the stuff that we're talking about and that we're sharing. I've had so many people tell me, hey, I never thought I would do that, but I came out there to your little thing. Man, I loved it. I'm going to do this again. And I love hearing that, because that's what I want you guys to do, is discover more about yourself and your car and enjoy it. So this was a small course. If you did 30 seconds or under, you were doing well. If you got into the 28s, you were doing really good. You got into the 27s, people are going, oh, whoa, wait a minute. If you got into the 26s, you were in the elite group, and there was one guy that actually got into the 25s. And it was pretty cool, because Chance was there from Paragon, and he was driving everybody's car. He drove my car. And Chance is really good. He just competed in a national SCCA event. I think there was 1,300 or 1,500 people, and he finished third. So if I can learn something from that guy, I'm all about it, because it helps me beat one of you next time. So in my car, Chance and I were 0.2 of a second away from each other. I got razzed from Rob. I got razzed from Corey. Oh, you didn't beat me. You didn't even make the podium. You'll see that clip here in a second. You didn't even make the podium. Wait a minute, guys. There was 40 drivers. Only 4 got into the 26s. I was one of them. So Corey and Rob did beat me by fractions of a second. Chance beat me by a full second. But here's the asterisk. Yes, everybody was driving multiple cars, and like I said on Sunday's Coffee with Conti show, the E-Ray was the performance star of the day. My best time came in an E-Ray, a stock E-Ray. It was pretty cool. I was coming, you could feel that all-wheel drive, man. You're coming around the corner, and I'm keeping my hands there, and you could feel that car kind of just drifting away. And usually when I would let off the gas, I accelerate, and she just turns and pulls you right through the turn. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm kind of really digging the E-Ray again. But the best times for Rob, Corey, and Chance all came in Corey's E-Ray that is pro-chargered. And that's a car I didn't get a chance to drive. I had a great time, and here's what I learned. I was driving because it was 32 degrees, and as I talked about earlier in some of my tips, I would tell you in that situation, you would logically think, oh, you've got to run with all-season tires, and that's what I did. Now keep in mind, the best time I had on the E-Ray, it had all-season tires as well. However, it had a bigger footprint, so there was a big difference there. But in my Stingray, I kept turning and pushing and pushing and pushing. And I know when you're in those turns, when you're turning, you don't want to accelerate because you're going to be pushing out. I'm trying to go this way, and I'm turning, and I'm accelerating, and I'm going that way. At that point, you got to let off the gas, and if you're still too fast, you got to get a quick tap, get control of that car. When the car's pointed straight, that's when you're back on gas. And on the back gates at the NCM Motorsports Park Autocross, it was really, really tight, very, very complicated. And I was trying to do a rookie mistake, trying to catch up and make up time. That wasn't the part of the track you make up time. That was the part that you stayed smooth. Most of the time I wasn't. That cost me time. When you're sliding like that, that's costing you time. But here's what I learned from Chance, and here's what I learned from Corey. They were driving on the summer P4Ss. I'm like, what? If you read the Chevy owner's manual, it tells you don't drive aggressive driving, which we were doing all day, under 40 degrees. How is this even possible? They had great grip when they were turning. My car is an all-season tire. Great grip if I'm driving straight down the road, no problem. When I go to make a turn, it's not a performance tire. The P4Ss are. How they held up in those conditions blew me away. Ordinarily, I would tell you not to do that, but next time I will. I had no turning capability, so I think even in the stock E-Ray, I could have got close to Chance, but I really didn't have the chance to drive Corey's car. They kept draining the battery out of the E-Ray. So I don't think that I could have beaten Chance. He was the only one of the 25s. I think I could have gotten a lot closer. And even Chance said, he goes, Rick, you got the wrong tires. He goes, you can't really turn and grip because of what you've got. And I said, wow, man, you got to be kidding me. And they proved it. Plus, they had the Pro Charger, so all things considered, had I driven that car, then maybe it would be a different conversation. But I learned something, and I wanted to share that with you guys as well. And at the end of the day, I had a great time. Hope you guys enjoyed the upload today. Hope you enjoyed the little competition between all of us guys. And I hope that you're encouraged to get out there and do something like this in your Corvette.
Hey guys, look where we're at. That's right, the NCM Motorsports Park. All of our friends are here, and yes, I'm wearing a funky hat because it's January and we're autocrossing. We're having a blast. This is Chance. This is the guy we were talking about. This guy's gonna whip my butt. However, I do have to brag. Toot toot. I did beat him in the first heat. However, I got smoked by a Mini Cooper. Are you freaking kidding me, man? Did I just admit that right now?
What have you ran?
I ran a 27.8 and he ran a 27.7. So I mean, it's right
wet,
there.
And he's got drier track.
Okay, we don't need any excuses. Okay?
No, I'm here for you. I'm on your
If I don't whip his ass, I'm just going to walk home.
Okay? We were out on the first group. It was wet. It was an ice rink.
Right,
we had to dry it out for
Here,
him.
hold this for me if you would, please. So I'm hoping that one of us actually gets this. It's this cute little trophy for the fastest on-cross time. Did you want to hold it?
I'm gonna hold. I'm just preparing everybody.
This will be the only chance you get to hold it. All right, that's right.
That's all you got.
Did you want to hold it? You ain't got a chance.
You never had to.
I gave you the one from October, and it was funny. We've not even aired that yet. We gave him one in October, and he goes, "Oh wow, Rick, thanks a lot." You know, and it says, "Hey, I beat Rick Conti," and I said, "Hey, not a problem, man. Thanks for all the help out here at the event." I said, "That way, when it's sitting on your desk, I want you to look at it, and you'll look at it and go, I didn't beat Rick Conti." That's right, just a constant reminder. Right here's the Mini Cooper that has me beat so far. I'm telling you, it looks good, but it doesn't even sound anywhere close to a Mini Cooper. All right, so I was telling you guys that I'm getting beat right now by a Mini Cooper. What's really going to be bad is if I get beat by a Dodge pickup truck. Hey, they said drive your own car. We're having fun out here, you guys. The first autocross of the season at the NCM Motorsports Park. All right, he's already waving his hands at me. I saw ya, okay? All right, my demeanor has changed, all right? All right, yeah. Let me bow down and kiss the ring. You can kiss my ass, okay? It's like, oh my gosh,
That's how it's done.
What's neat about this is having the fun a little competition that we're doing amongst ourselves, but you want to progressively get better. And why I'm frustrated is that whole run, I got worse.
I saw that back section was struggling.
You know, and I was overdriving, and it's like when you're turning and you're trying to accelerate and you're trying to make up time, you're just going to push.
Yeah.
And I was pushing and sliding. But I said, though, looking at what everybody was doing today, I thought somewhere in the 26s would be a winning time. So you're right there. What was your best?
26.5.
26.9. That's damn good, dude.
26.5.
You had a couple in the 26s.
I had 26.9, 26.7, and 26.5.
Nice job, dude.
So I'm improving every run.
That's great.
Hell yeah.
And you did that in what? In E-Ray? Or no, you did the Z06.
Yeah.
And Rob Z06.
And Rob Z06, which, just comparing the two already, night and day difference between the two cars. Like, they're both obviously C8 wide bodies, but the Z06, the steering's way lighter. The non-carbon ceramic brakes work instantly. You know, you don't have to heat them up. Thank you.
More to come. More to come. I still got a chance
to beat Chance.
Yeah, and I can tell these front tires struggle in those last couple turns.
That's
like,
one
come on.
Yep. I just figured the all-season would be better. I mean, it's 32 degrees, you know, whatever.
Yeah. Thing with the kid who's driving the C4, I gave him a ride in Corey's car.
No, did you see his car, how smooth it looks though? I mean, his C4, I mean, it just didn't look
just butter.
Oh, yeah, man, it was gliding through it. Right? You know, for what that car is, I think he was doing a great job.
There's Rob going back out. Go get him. Go get him, buddy. Yeah, this is competitive, but really you're competing with yourself. You try to better yourself. Even today, I got a little frustrated, but I still had a lot of fun. It was really what we were talking about earlier, not realizing that the all-season tires were not the right tire out here because I just couldn't turn in on this tight course and I kept sliding and just got frustrated. So then you start over driving and then you start not having fun and you have horrible times and you run over cones like the one guy did. Yeah. Trophy presentation's coming up in just a minute, guys. Almost done here at the NCM Motorsports Park. Big thanks to our staff at the NCM Motorsports Park.
Hello.
Freezing your butt off all day. You've been out here, what, 7:30, 8 o'clock this morning?
Well, I guess, but it's not bad. I got a heated.
You got a heated jacket on that you just got though, right?
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, that's right, though.
Glad everybody came.
Thanks for being here, you and the rest of the people helping us just get out here and get the season started.
Well,
this is great.
It's early.
Yeah, most certainly.
January's not bad.
No, that's right.
There's some cones down here.
Yeah, that's okay. That's what we're here for.
We
Have some
appreciate
fun.
everybody coming out. Big turnout, bigger than we expected, and we're glad.
Well, I appreciate your encouragement, really. It gets me fired up. I love doing this, but I want to do it more, especially after working with guys like you. So thank you for that.
Thank you, Rick. I
Appreciate that. Seriously, Rick. All right. Fantastic. Guys got to get out here and do this. That's one of the things I do. Sometimes I make it a competition. I use myself as a carrot. That's that reverse psychology. It's, oh, okay, I want to come out there and beat Rick. The goal is just to get you here at the NCM Motorsports Park. And don't you think it's time now to experience something different in your sports cars? The car shows and the cruises are cool, but this is neat, especially the low-speed autocross.
No track insurance. You hit a cone, although we had one guy that actually had a cone that got stuck up in the engine. But you're not really going to hurt anything. And you don't need the track insurance, so it is a lot of fun. It's very non-invasive. We have little side bet and competitions going all over the place. Chance here from Paragon, he's driven every damn car here today. So, oh my gosh. What's your favorite so far? Obviously, probably the ProCharger E-Ray that you had yours.
The E-Ray's been the best so far. The
smoking time.
The Z06 might be more entertaining just because you can get it to slide and drift around.
Right.
But at pure pace, the E-Ray is just unbelievable.
I know you've been invited to do some Mustangs. You haven't driven Mustangs yet?
Not
okay,
yet.
I'm curious to get your feedback on that.
Heck yeah.
Asking that again after he's driven this.
Yeah, I know. That's all right. You're doing a good job today, bro. Appreciate that. Where are you from?
Evansville.
Okay, fantastic. See? And that is what this is about. The camaraderie, the people, the conversations, and the learning that we're doing together, the encouragement that we have for each other to get out here, do this and do better, and just increase your skill set. You say, hey man, what am I doing wrong? One little tip can take, what, a half a second off your time, and all of a sudden, once you start doing better, well, then you start having a lot more fun. There's my buddy Corey. Thanks for the razzmatazz today. I do appreciate that.
Hey, I've been just out here working now.
I know that.
I
That's
brought
great.
the competition. I've just been
Everybody else is driving your car.
yeah, they're like, do you want to drive? I'm like, whatever, go.
Yeah.
So we gave a lot of ride-alongs. People loved it.
It's a good time, man.
So it's been
Yeah,
great.
I saw
For
that.
January,
A lot of different people driving your car, ride-alongs. I mean, Chance has been all over the place, driven about everything here today, drove
I
my
think
car.
Chance has been Mini Cooper, Camaro. He drove yours.
Yep, he's
So,
doing a C7 Z06.
C7 Z06. Didn't like it.
No. Oh, no?
No, he was like, it was too much power in all seasons. He's
Okay.
like, it would take me a day to figure it out.
Oh, no kidding.
So, yeah,
That's
he
cool.
definitely prefers the C8s in today's.
Rob's doing a good job with the Z06.
Yeah, Rob is doing well, and
Yeah.
he came in, he doesn't like autocross. He always gives a why would you autocross? This is dumb. And then later on, when it warmed up, he's like, okay, it's kind of fun. I'm like, yeah, when you start doing good and you realize.
Then it becomes more fun. We
I
were
was
just talking about that.
like,
That's right.
This makes a driver, you know? Going fast in a straight line doesn't take talent in these cars nowadays.
Yeah.
This teaches you how to do that.
No disrespect to the drag race guys, but that was just never a thing for me. I mean, I love the skill set. I love the challenge,
Yep.
and the talent that it takes to actually learn the finesse of this car. Here's a quick question. You know, I just said it was 31 degrees, and everyone's like, "Oh, okay, you're probably running all-season tires." Well, yeah, that's what I thought was the logical choice, but I'm slipping all over the place. Even Chance, who's a very talented individual, as even though we've teased about his cute little medal, we've got another cute trophy to go along with it before the end of the show. But what are you running on your car?
I'm on the 4S's.
Okay.
So the standard 4S's. I had my winter all-trains on it. I was like, those are not going to do well in this at all. So I have the standard 4S's.
That's why
on
your
it.
car's turning in a little bit better.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. And I got a little bit more weight.
Right. Of course.
just a little bit more.
All-wheel drive.
Yeah, all-wheel drive and a ProCharger.
But there's a couple other cars out here that aren't on all seasons, and I noticed that they're actually turning in a little bit easier.
The blue car right here, the Z07, he's on all seasons. And he definitely said, God, I wish I would have put on the 4S's because he's just pushing, but that's the difference between all season and a summer tire.
That's where I get frustrated. I'm pushing, and then I feel like I'm overdriving certain areas.
Yep.
So, yeah, you've got to learn all these little nuances so you can go out and have good sessions, but actually have a good time, too. One thing I'm sure you guys know, there's a lot of expenses when you autocross your car. But here's one expense you didn't plan for. Joe at ACS, you're going to kill me, man. I literally just got my new splash guards, and I just broke the darn thing. I kissed that cone and snapped it right off, man. I'm sorry, buddy. All right. I'm still getting my butt busted. Corey walks in, he goes, I don't know why Rick's holding the trophy. He didn't win.
No.
I do have some of these,
I don't even
know.
hey, honestly, did he even podium? Technically?
Oh, Joe.
I don't even know that he podiumed.
This is not going to make
you're
it
right. I mean, I don't know why you complain on the outside of the club. You can't even get in.
You can't get in the club when you're in the tub. speaking of which, you have a nice little cute SCCA medallion, and you did win a cute little trophy that I want to go with it, the fastest autocross of the day. Good to meet you, man. Nice job, brother. I appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I want to say thanks to everybody who let me drive the piss out of their cars today, because you three let me drive yours. There was a few others here who wanted me to
Mini Cooper.
The Mini Cooper, a Mustang, a C7. There's another one I'm forgetting, but thank you to everybody for letting me do that awesome experience.
Yeah.
And
Me too. Looking forward to kicking your ass one day.
How's this for some winter driving? I'm over 10,000 feet here. Okay, love it.
I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were no one, and I can't wait to see you hindsight is fleeting, when your heart's bleeding, and all you can see is red, till you discover it is within each other to forgive and make amends. If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead.